Friends, very good evening. Today is 21st March 2023. Today we are going to discuss about the Bank Nifty trading, what opportunities we got, how we traded during today. So today, if you see here, the market opened up as a gap up, and from this place it started going down, right? And if you see here, during the first 1 hour, if you see here, the market was consolidating or did not make any big move. Let's see, this is the day open, right? And let's say market opened at 9:15. Now let's see which is the 10:15 candle. This is the 10:15 candle, and the market actually was here, and then this is the 10:15 candle. So this is the range, right? Now you need to check the range. What is the range height? If you see the range, it is around 240 points. So it is not a big range for Bank Nifty for the first hour. Whereas if you see yesterday, right, the range was from the time it opened, it gave at least 400 points by 10:15, right? 10:15 is here. Around this time, if you see here, it gave almost 300 points. But it continued to further expand and maybe around 375 points, right? But not like today where it gave only 200 points. So what I'm trying to say is this is a technique for trading. If you see that the market is consolidating between a very narrow time zone or a narrow point, right? Less than 200. If you see here, post this candle around 200 points, that means we need to wait, and we need to wait for this zone to break out either on upward or downward, and then we need to start trading. So we need to have patience during that time period. So even though I know this point, but today I took a trade where I got this double top, right, and I took some trade, but then I thought that the market may probably come down, because if you see here, the logic which I was trading is this is the trend line, right? And if you see here, this tried breaking, again it went up, and here it gave a good it broke the trend line here, right? But after it broke, the point was, since this has broken the trend line, it should definitely come, let's say, if it is breaking the trend line and this is the day high low, right? So then it should at least try to come here, right, till this line. That was my anticipation. But what happened is market did not come into my favor, and then it started consolidating up and down. So here I did some trades which was not required today. So it's a mistake from my side, and I yesterday the amount which I lost, which I earned almost 21k, I lost almost the entire amount. So I had only 1 or 2 thousand left in my account at this during this trade in this zone where I should have not traded, where the market is consolidating before taking any breakout either downwards or upwards, right? But this is where the psychology is tested, and I need to have patience, and then I need to, even though I know that we should not trade in a narrow range, I end up doing that. So these are the things which I am learning, right? So what happened then during the day after? Okay, now this is the zone which I explained you, right? So now let me delete this zone. So once you know that, right? So what happened after that, right? So it was till almost, if you see here, this candle came at around 12:40. So from morning 9 o'clock, 3 hours, for 3.5 hours almost, there was no major movement in the market. So that means the market is consolidating, and we can anticipate some good move. But a market was not moving, and we don't know whether the market will break out, or it will continue to trade in this entire, in this zone only throughout the day. We never know. But if the when the for a trader, when the market is trading in the same zone, that is the risky thing, because we might end up taking some trade and we might lose money, because market will be choppy. When you feel market is going down, you take a sell position, it goes up. and then when you feel that okay, market is going up, and then you take as a buy position, it goes in sell, right? So this is the thing which we should not do, because it is trading in a narrow zone, which I explained you in the starting of the video. Now after 12:40, right, what happened is I was drawing this, I drew this trend line, because if you see here, this is the top of this particular candle, and if you see here, we can connect these dots and we can make a trend line, right? Now if you see here, what it clearly shows that, you know, the market is trying to break this particular trend line. It tried once, it did not break, twice, thrice, it came down. Now that means the market is trying to consolidate here to gain momentum, to gain money, or to, you know, chop the retail traders, collect the money so that they get enough fuel to, you know, burst here and break this big resistance. So that exactly what was happening here. Now when I saw this candle, which kind of, you know, broke this trend line, okay, this trend line, this big candle, right? So around here, when I saw that this is breaking up with a good volume, so somewhere here I took a trade, and then what I did is, actually I trade with less lots, which I always tell you, but today I end up taking the more than double the lot, right? Whatever lot size, 125, 5 lots I take. But then since I was confident that this is a good breakout and it is happening after a long time, market was choppy, and then there is a trend line, and then there's a good consolidation. After that, it is showing a very fantastic bull power. So I went all in today, and I in fact moved some money from my account into my trading account. And by the time I did all that, market was here. Now once, as I told you, market, I had around only 2000 left in my account. I mean, whatever profits, basically whatever I made yesterday, 21k became 2000. Now from here, when the market went up, it probably became around 10 15k, right? But then again it came here, and this was the exact zone where I started consolidating. So it again came back to, you know, very meager amount, right? Maybe 5 6k or 8 9k, whatever, right? Because I made some entry here already. So it came to 8 9000 at this point in time. But then I what happened is, let me draw this line, right? So basically this is a flag pattern, correct? If you see here, this is called a flag pattern. If you guys are aware, um, you might know what is a flag pattern, right? This is a flag pattern. You can explore further on the internet on that. You will get a lot of books on that, right? And a lot of details. So if you see here, this is a flag pattern, and if you see here, this is a support here. Right now this broke the support. So what does it do to trap the retail trader? If you see here, this is a very nice square, and after that this shows that this is completely breaking it. So when it breaks, that means this has broken the support, so it will come down. So that is how they trap the retail traders, and I also got trapped. I basically sold my position here, but then I was watchful that, you know, what will happen after this. As soon as I see that the market is crossing this trend line, I'm again going to go a buy position. So when I saw that the market is reversing, it started moving beyond this trend line of the flag, I again took a positive trade, I took a buy trade, right? And I made a good profit here, and then I waited, I made some more good profits in this trade from here to here. So basically, since I took more number of orders of around, let's say 300, so maybe around 6 some additional lots, right? So because of that, I made I was able to cover my losses from 22 to 2000, what it became. Eventually it gave me good profits. So basically 12 lots I bought, okay, from here, around here. So now let's go to my ICICI Direct account. As I told you, I'm not trading in Zerodha because I'm testing some software on that, some logic I'm trying. So I'm not trading in Zerodha for next couple of days. I think maybe from tomorrow or day after I'll start trading in Zerodha. So ICICI Direct, right? It basically does not show daily profits what I made. It shows consolidation. So yesterday, if you see my video on YouTube, you will find that I made 21K profit, right? So from there on, how much profit I made today, we will be able to see here. So you see here, this is the loss which I made, right? I took PE because I had a bias that the market will go down, right? So this is where I lost my money when the market was going up. But then I was able to take some trades and I covered these losses. Plus I came back in profit. So almost 38, 39, 38K, right? Around 37.8K. So almost 38K I was able to cover from 2000. But this was a risky trade, which is against the rules which I have. I broke the rules because I was kind of very confident when I saw this big bullish candle, and which broke this after long consolidation, right? And if you see here, this was a very nice trend line. So that gave me the conviction to go all in and kind of take more positions than I regularly do. So this is a very rare scenario where I would go to take more positions. At the same time, I had a psychology that I need to cover my losses, which is which happens. So this is the situation where I covered my losses and again I came back in profit as on today. So dear friends, this is the video for today. So I hope you would have learned a few things from my trading. So if you find that my trading is um, informational, and if you are learning something from my trades, from my losses, from my profits, it's a humble request that you please subscribe to my channel. Please like my channel, press the bell icon, and please share the channel with your friends and relatives so that they also can learn and trade well. So thank you friends for watching my video. Appreciate your time. Regards.